It doesn't matter if your first few videos flop. All it takes is one to change your entire channel. Do not wait to feel ready. You get clarity through action, not planning. Instead of staying stuck in analysis paralysis and questioning what content to share with your audience, trust me, your audience will tell you what they want. I started my channel in 2020, and in just over 2 years, it was generating over $200,000 per year in revenue. I had no background in content creation or digital marketing, and I was working full-time as an engineer. So I'm going to break down how I built multiple income streams through my YouTube channel while juggling a full-time job, and more importantly, how you can do it too. I'll share the key lessons I learned, what I would have done differently, and how I eventually turned this into a full-time business. To make this easier to follow, I've broken this journey down into 7 phases, starting with phase 1, which is what I call the messy start. I uploaded my first few videos in October of 2020. I didn't have a fancy setup, just my phone, a tripod, and a cheap lav mic. Oh, and a lot of nerves. Oh my gosh, was I awkward on camera. I wanted to start a YouTube channel for a long time, but I kept procrastinating and telling myself I wasn't ready, which was just a big excuse. Eventually, I finally started my channel because I really wanted to find ways to make passive income online. My early videos were about freelancing, graphic design, and side hustles, topics that I was interested in and had some experience to share, but I didn't really know what my niche was yet. I had an audience in mind that I wanted to attract, which was aspiring online entrepreneurs. What changed everything was my 9th video called Digital Products That Will Actually Sell. My first 8 videos were complete flops at the time, but that one was picked up by the algorithm and recommended to a wide audience. That's when I realized it doesn't matter if your first few videos flop. All it takes is one to change your entire channel. Since that's what my audience was most interested in, I started leaning into that kind of content. And that's what helped me quickly reach the requirements to join the YouTube Partner Program. I became eligible by January of 2021, just 3.5 months after starting. I still remember my first paycheck from YouTube, which was $193, and shortly after that, I was averaging about $2,000 per month, which became my first income stream. The lessons I learned in this phase are: 1, if you're working full-time, batch record multiple videos at once, whether that's on the weekend or in the evening after work. When I first started, I would film one video, then edit that video, then optimize it with keywords, etc. And I would just repeat that process the following week. But if you focus on recording 4 videos in one day, for example, then editing those 4 videos on another day, it will save you so much time focusing on one specific task at a time, and it will help you stay consistent even when work gets busy. 2, do not wait to feel ready. You get clarity through action, not planning. Instead of staying stuck in analysis paralysis and questioning what content to share with your audience, trust me, your audience will tell you what they want through your analytics, your comments, and what they keep coming back for. Initially, I was focusing on graphic design tutorials, and although they were starting to get views, my analytics were clearly telling me that my audience wanted more digital product tips. So that's what I focused on. This brings us to phase 2, which is all about building trust. Around February of 2021, I earned my first commission from an affiliate link in my video descriptions. I had been including affiliate links in my YouTube videos from day 1, even though no one was clicking on anything for months. But I made a whopping $8 in commission from one link. Shout out to the first person that ever clicked, and I was so excited. Sure, it's not groundbreaking revenue, but it meant people were not only watching, but also taking action on what I recommended. And the products I talked about were tools I used daily, like graphic design platforms and keyword research tools. And because they were naturally woven into my content, it didn't feel like I was selling anything. It was all organic and authentic. Within a few months, I was generating at least $1,000 to $2,000 a month from my affiliate links. And the lesson learned here is choose topics for your videos where you can organically mention products that you use. People will click your links when the product actually solves a problem they came to your video for. Around the same time, in March of 2021, I launched a small group coaching program. And this was the first time my business generated almost $10,000 in revenue because my program filled up very quickly. But, and this is important, I didn't jump straight into coaching. I had already spent months creating free, valuable videos that built trust with my audience. And by that time, I was receiving a few comments and emails asking me for more guidance around the topics I was covering. So when I finally offered a paid program, my audience was ready for it. Phase 3 is when I started scaling my business. Since I was getting so many of the same questions in comments, DMs, and emails from my audience, I started creating ebooks and templates for them to help solve their problems. So this was the next income stream I built, where I was able to sell digital products passively without having to put in additional effort. Shortly after that, in September of 2021, I hit a huge milestone in my business. I landed my first 4-figure brand deal with a company that was super relevant to the topics I was already covering on my channel. I had many brands reach out to me before that, but they didn't really make sense for my niche and my audience. So I was very particular about who I partnered with. That's what's so great about YouTube once your videos start picking up. The opportunities that come with it and how many people are going to want to work with you, it's truly a life changer. Just make sure to include your contact information in your channel description and make it clear that you're open to partnerships and collaborations. So the lessons learned in this phase are: 1, don't say yes to every opportunity just because there's a paycheck attached. If a brand doesn't align with your values or audience, it's not worth it. Authenticity will always be your greatest asset. 2, you don't need to monetize everything at once, especially if you also have a full-time job. Focus on doing one thing really well, and when that's running smoothly, move on to the next income stream. That's how you can scale your business without burning out. If you're finding this video helpful so far, hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this. And if you're wondering what's holding you back from YouTube success and what you can do to fix it, I created a fun quiz to help you figure it all out. You can check that out in the description box below. Phase 4 is one that I wish I had moved into way sooner, and I call this delegation and team support. In 2022, my business was generating over $100,000 in revenue from all the income streams I built. And one of the best decisions I made was asking for help. I finally decided to hire a video editor because editing was taking up so much of my time, and I wasn't exactly an expert in it either. With that said, it wasn't an easy decision at the time because I was so used to doing everything by myself. Scripting, filming, editing, thumbnails, everything. And if you can relate to being a perfectionist like myself, you always have this thought that no one can do it the way you do. It's best for you to do everything yourself. Spoiler alert, that is 100% not the case. And it's that very thought that's keeping you stuck. Editing was taking me hours per week and it was draining my creative energy. Once I handed that off to a video editor that has way more experience than me and can get it done way faster, that gave me back time and headspace to focus on more important tasks in my business. I was able to launch another coaching program, and I collaborated with a platform called Creative Fabrica to host my digital courses, which added another monthly passive income stream for me. So the major lesson learned here is delegation is key for business growth. If you want to grow sustainably, you have to protect your time. The goal isn't to do everything by yourself. It's to create a system that doesn't revolve solely around you. This brings us to phase 5, which I call strategic partnerships. By 2023, I had a more clear direction for my channel and I had a system that was working. That's when one of the biggest opportunities at the time came along. I joined a digital product bundle with several other creators in my space. We each contributed a digital product to this bundle and promoted it to our audiences. And that collaboration brought in over $22,000 in my business within 10 days. Apart from the fact that it was successful, the bundle also exposed my brand to new audiences, boosted my YouTube traffic, grew my email list, and set me up for future partnerships that I wouldn't have had access to otherwise. Not to mention, this collaboration never would have happened in the first place if I hadn't started my YouTube channel, because that's how these creators found me and reached out to me. So the lesson learned here is collaborations are incredibly powerful. When you partner with people who have aligned audiences, you all win. A good collaboration is always worth so much more than any solo launch. By the end of 2023, I was earning income from AdSense, digital products, coaching, sponsorships, affiliate links, and collaborations. And my total revenue exceeded $200,000. Oh, and I had my son near the end of the year. So this brings me to phase 6, systems that run without you. In 2024, I went on maternity leave and took most of the year off to be with my family. No filming, no product launches, just rest. And surprisingly, my business didn't stop just because I did. Thanks to the content I had batched ahead of time and the digital products I had already set up, income still came in. My systems worked even while I was offline. The lesson I learned here is if your business can't run without you, it's not really a business. It's just a demanding job. Build systems early so that you have the option to step away when life happens. That's when I realized this wasn't just a side hustle anymore. It was a real sustainable business. So January of 2025 marks phase 7 of this journey, which I call the big leap. This is where I officially quit my engineering job. It's still wild to say this now because I had been working as an engineer for over 13 years. But anyway, it took me 4 years after starting my YouTube channel to feel comfortable making this step. And honestly, I'm glad I didn't rush it. Keeping my job gave me financial stability and let me grow this business intentionally. There was no pressure to go viral or make something work overnight. I was able to enjoy the process so much more. So in this phase, I learned that you don't need to rush to quit your job. If you feel like you have to make your business work instantly, that stress can actually kill your creativity. There's nothing wrong with building slowly and safely. Hit that subscribe button if this was helpful. And if you're ready to start your YouTube channel, you can download my free YouTube channel setup training in the description box below. It walks you through how to set up your channel the right way from day one. And if you want to hear why I started a brand new channel even after hitting 300,000 subscribers, check out this video next and I'll see you there.